Welcome everybody to the Onward VR Master League. I'm your host Trip, and I'm joined with my co-caster Etch. And tonight we are going to watch Raptors versus Dark Matter, a rematch grudge match. This isn't the challenge, right? They had a challenge before, and this is the regular matchup.
That's correct. Yeah, this is a rematch already in this early season that we're in, and I'm excited to see what Dark Matter bring out this time. Last time Raptors got the better of them. We'll see if Dark Matter come back and get some revenge for Raptors.
I am excited. We've been seeing a lot of teams putting in a lot of matches, which, you know, in my opinion is great. Everyone's getting in those challenges. They're trying to play as much as possible, getting that learning experience in, those new teams especially. But
yeah,
we're going to go over the bans because I don't know how much time we have to actually talk, and I will talk all night long. So the bans, go ahead and tell them what the bans are.
Sure. So Raptors are going to be banning Bizarre, which they did play last time they played, and Dark Matter chose it, so maybe something influencing them there. And then Dark Matter are banning Downfall, which is a Raptors known favorite pick. They play it the most. They love it. So an obvious ban that makes a lot of sense to take away Raptors' strength.
That is true. What about map number 1?
We're going to be going to the foggy metropolis of Subway.
What
I don't know if it's quite foggy. I guess it is foggy.
Is it foggy? Is it just dark and dingy?
Parts of it are foggy.
Is it fog? It's steam.
It could be something else. You're right. We don't know if it's fog. I mean, there are some sketchy alleys there, so who knows?
Definitely some sketchy alleys. So if you haven't been watching the VRML streams, the rosters for these two teams have probably been gone over a bunch of times, but on the Raptor side, we've got Distorted, FG Soldier Z, VR Marksman, Dank Bank, Def Redo, Messino, Rypick, and Tiger Strike 5. And on the Dark Matter side, we've got Dr. Aquafighter, Esco 27, High Voltage, Mad Outdoors, Will Sell My Pete, August, and Phenoram. August is their newest pickup, I believe, and Pheno just came back to the team. And I played with him the other night, and he is definitely not rusty.
Oh yeah, we're going to have to watch out for Pheno's fantastic grenades, especially on this map, flying over walls. We won't see him bring out that classic shield, but looks like we're going to be jumping into round 1 soon, maybe?
They debate you. They debated you.
I also do want to point out that Dark Matter are without, Zucchini Zhang this season, who went down to an injury early on, and they're still doing well. I mean, they're up there in the top 15, climbing. They're in the diamond range. They picked up August, like you said. So, yeah, they're still doing well without their top fragger.
Yeah, I was talking with him the other day, and Zucchini was like, so they play slower without me because I'm aggro, and I only have 1 speed, and they have to just match it. So when he's not there, you see a very different Dark Matter that's a little bit more tactical, a lot less aggressive, I would say. And the last time I watched them, I don't remember what team they were playing, but about halfway through, they changed their pace, and they were like, well, this isn't working, so let's just try and be aggressive. Maybe Zucchini was right. Maybe we should be aggressive. And so they changed it up, and they came back.
Well, let's see what Dark Matter we get here in round 1, as we're going to start with that south objective.
Is that our mantra for the night?
And it's not going to be quick spawn, so Raptor's going to have a 1-4 split. Going downstairs, let's ride along on the FG Soldier, front of the pack here. Velociraptors are traveling packs, right? Was it a... What's the term?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The question is, who's the alpha here? FG's in the front, so for this play, I'm going to assume FG.
It's not like Jurassic Park where there's 4 or 3 alphas or all equally as dangerous.
Flank coming up around
no.
them. Oh my god.
1, 2. Oh wow, she only got 1 and then got destroyed. But a great approach. Let's see if that instant replay is working for tonight. It is, and we're gonna keep that replay finger hot for those Pheno grenades too, but he's not in right now.
Marksman had that cover.
Yeah, that was a great flank. I mean, that could have gone sideways if she had got another one, but they were in good positions there to just kind of swing and get a kill. A flash, one flash. Oh, would have been brutal.
Yeah, right up the top of those stairs. Man, they would have all been blind. No one was looking. And it sounded like they thought Marksman was actually covering it, but I don't know how he would have been doing it. Maybe it was just a miscommunication.
So now they've synced up here on the east side. None of them, opting to go on that west. Somehow Marksman made it past Matt as well. I guess Matt is kind of playing a little back, just covering that west. But Marksman, I don't know if he's going to go east or west. He's kind of hanging out here now.
Voltage making callouts through the wall. Matt. Oh, did he see me? Wait, where's Matt? Oh, he's tucked on the other side. Distorted getting August with a nade, pushing up Sex Shop Alley, getting the confirmation and then rotating away, forcing Dark Matter to rotate because no one is on this alley. Nade starting to come out.
Yeah, now they have lost a little bit of control of that east alley, but I mean, Matt is in a position to run a flank. Marksman is watching it, but when he chooses not to, I'm going to say Matt is going to run for a flank.
Do you really think that two flanks is a smart play? I mean, wouldn't you expect it after the first one?
You would, but also there's only two approaches to this objective, right? I mean, south stairs if you want a death wish. So if they're not coming his way, he's probably going to go that way. But, oh, they get another one. Now it's a 2.5 v4.
Wow.
Now's the time if he's going to do it, but he shoots himself instead somehow.
Those flashes blinding Aqua, but she gets back, coming around the corner, getting distorted after he confirms Voltage. Two more still there. And Marksman watching the 6. Probably a little confused because of those gunshots where Matt shot himself. Not sure what happened there.
I don't know what happened there either, yeah. But Aqua all alone defending this now. I mean, the brunt of the approach is coming here. She finds one now. It's now a 1v2. Still winnable. Very winnable, actually.
Yeah, she's just picking them off one by one. Rypick looking, maybe you can't see her in the smoke. Now the smoke's gone. Rypick should have the advantage on this peak here.
Well, the thing is, Aqua could, she just needs to swing a little bit to defend the cap here. She doesn't have to swing to that alley, so they're going to have to move. Now, they should split. In my opinion, they should split here. Oh, she finds another. Can Aqua get this clutch here? Captain of Dark Matter.
Some Onward legacy blood in those veins.
Oh, yeah.
Where did Marksman go? He's rotating around.
Yeah, Aqua's in a pretty exposed position right now, but if the timing of this plays out, she's going to expect this push from Marksman soon, maybe, and then she'll swing around. But right now, she's not looking that way at all.
Does Marksman have any utility on him? Or is this going to be a straight up gunfight?
I don't see anything. He does have a flash. One flash, he shoots, now Aqua knows. And she's dialed in on this side.
60 seconds left, too. It's not like he can make a rotation at this point. He's going to have to push that corner.
Yep. Oh, she's looking both ways. She doesn't have a count, it seems. Oh, she sees it. Can you get it? They trade and Dark Matter take it. What a clutch.
What a clutch indeed. She got 4? Yeah, 4 in that
Something
alley.
like that, yeah. Yeah, 4, because Will got 1, and then Aqua cleaned up.
Dark Matter
I
taking...
still don't know what happened to Matt. I wasn't here at all. All I know is I heard a Makarov headshot, and
Maybe that's...
he was
So,
done.
maybe that's what happened is he was just having some tech issues. Because if it was a headshot, that had to have been intentional, right? It's not like you could...
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't needle yourself in the head. You wouldn't accidentally... he hadn't been hurt. So maybe he was stuck over in the
Right.
corner and then just had to end it. Couldn't get out or something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, again, impressive from Aqua, right? To lose a teammate, lose, 3 teammates early, basically. That flank, I think, got inside of Raptors' head there. I mean, Marksman spent so long just holding for a flank because of that early flank. So
Yeah.
they did say we'll play loose, so they're playing loose.
The flank definitely, I mean, that's what you wanted to do. I mean, obviously you wanted to get, 4 kills like it could have gotten, but you wanted to just put that panic into him and make him slow down, and that's exactly what it did.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was from, she had 3 choices on where to flank, and she chose the right approach. I don't know if that was luck or if that was preparation, but nearly was devastating. It didn't matter. I mean, Aqua, turned it around for them anyways. Now let's see what spawn Dark Matter get. Looks like they're gonna get the same downstairs spawn. So this is a tough spawn to get upstairs, really, because both can get to all kinds of places.
Yeah, they can cover. So they've got south stairs covered. They can cover overpass. Can they make it? They can make it basically all the way down to the north alley entrance and then just fight you opposite of what a north stairs push looks like.
Yep, it doesn't look like they're gonna choose to push a ton. There is, one C4 in this west alley. They're taking pretty reserved positions to just defend these 3 alleyways.
So there's C4 on both overpass alley and sex shop alley, and I mean those are pretty standard positions. So hopefully we'll see some check nades coming in to clear those out. August and Aqua pushing up now out of the overpass, scanning. They should see that C4. It's pretty visible.
Yeah, I think I did see a laser pan over it, so they might have spotted it already. Possibly, yeah. I think August might have spotted it already. He will soon.
We will definitely see soon. It looks like Will is staged down there at the tunnel exit. We've got Matt and High Voltage coming through. Ooh, if High Voltage makes too much noise here, it could just get the C4 detonated.
They still haven't seen it. I haven't seen the Twitch to look up. Oh,
There
now
it is.
Aqua sees it. There it is.
And it's disabled.
One C4 down.
See, it's still deadly, though, because it's in a great position. If you just throw a nade down past the corner, it clears that whole area anyways.
Right. FG in a tight spot. They couldn't ID it, but High Voltage gets one, but FG gets a triple there. Just holding that angle.
Yeah, it definitely, that's a really hard angle to see. He's low, he's prone, he's looking through a very small crack. Now Matt and Will all alone, gonna have to push. And are they gonna be ready for the C4 over here? Smoke does come out, looks like they're gonna rotate around. If FG gets an ace here, he got the first 3, right?
He got the first 3, yep. He could. I mean, the only way to challenge that angle is with some utility, and you just don't look down there. You don't expect the guy behind the planter.
Marksman's got Clacker in hand. He saw that nade get redirected. That one as well, and he gets Matt with the second one. The res might come out. He's not going to push that corner. Definitely heard the yells, though.
They're back up to 2. He's going to push it now. Will is waiting.
Oh, no.
Right pick with the team kill. Oh, there was smoke there, and right pick just blind fired through the smoke, I think.
Oh, here comes FG Soldiers on his radio. Matt gets him.
Oh.
calling out Chinatown.
Very key
Oof.
pick there. Key pick.
And now the rotation back. And it's a 2-on-2 now. Raptors losing 1 to a friendly fire. Both
Yeah, I mean, Raptors with an accurate count. Dark Matter, probably not.
the call-outs do come out from Tiger's strike. He's watching that corner, but will he be ready? Matt
And Will, I don't think have any utility at this point. Grab anything. Now they know Tiger's position. Another rotation.
No. Hit the light pole with that, and he's blind. Honestly, I think a rotation down to South Stairs would be the play here. At a certain point, like they're
I
gonna
don't know
be.
if they have a time for that, but now they know one of the two defenders' spots here.
Whoa.
Great flash. Tiger's moved out of there.
Lots of gunfire. Tiger finally getting Matt on the corner.
And Will opting for another one. This is probably going to be the final rotation at this point.
Honestly,
I mean,
with
every time they've rotated, you know, Raptors have adjusted and taken a different angle. There it is again, Tiger with last finishing blow, eliminating Dark Matter. 1-1.
Is rotating both of your people the right call there? If you're on a 2-on-2, would you not want to stage one and rotate one so that you can approach at the same time from two sides instead of swinging both and hitting one side then the other side then the other side? Like, I don't know if that's a more effective strategy.
Yeah, I think a pinch is better, but perhaps they were thinking that, you know, we can get a kill and a refrag or something along those lines with the second swing. And especially knowing that Raptors, you know, will not potentially, expecting them not to flank. It's like, okay, let's push strength on one side. But yeah, I don't know. Personally, I'd have liked to see a pinch.
The other thing is, on those rotations, they were both swinging the corner. Like when they came from overpass corner, they both swung, and I don't know. I mean, refrag is great, but if you're both lined up, I mean, we've seen a lot of kills this season where people just line up, and even long distance ones, which are even funnier because you're like, oh, they made a perfect line, even though they couldn't see each other. They just like lined up, and you just get those lucky kills. And that's one of the big things. You don't want that lemming effect that we call it. You know, you don't want that. We're all going to go to this corner, and I know where the guy is. Maybe I can make it. Maybe I can make it. And you just stack bodies like FG did on the corner there. New objective is downstairs. Basement.
Yeah, looks like we're going to the double down basement. Let's see where well, we actually know where our spawns are going to be. So this objective obviously is only 3 points of entry, one that you can hold pretty defensively. So Dark Matter do not need aggression to hold this one, but they might still bring it. Who knows?
I'm going to assume that Dark Matter's going to do a 5 on the platform. I think we saw that last time.
I'm going to assume we're going to see at least one push the tunnels. Generator room and be aggressive there.
We're gonna see something. Gotta hear those beeps first. There we go. Round 3, map number 1. Haven't missed much. High game.
I can hear him in the tunnels behind there. Perfect. I'll let you know. I'll call him out.
Definitely some C4s and plays being set up here. See what this defensive layout is going to be. Will pushing upstairs.
I think she's gonna
towards
go for the flank. Coming down, yes.
Yep.
No, don't go that fast. I wasn't even there to catch it. Aw.
Yeah, they were ready for it. Marksman was waiting at that door.
Will definitely trying to be aggressive, especially right off the bat to, stutter that defense. The other 4 members of Dark Matter are lined up on the platform, which is great. I mean, you can't get to the objective without going through every single one of them. So,
Yep.
why push out?
Yeah, I agree. I think this is one you can hold defensively, and they're doing just that. I'm sure High Voltage here can hear any tunnel approach. Distorted and Right Pick pushing the north, and what else we have? We have FG Marksman downstairs, and where's the 5th member? Oh, 5th member is up on the horseshoe. Tiger.
Yeah, a nice coordinated approach here would probably play really well for Raptors if the 2 come out of the tunnel, because they're not actually defending the tunnel exit itself. There is a C4 down there, but does Voltage have it? I don't know who has the clacker for it.
I think Voltage does. Maybe not, though.
Oh, Matt has it. So they have to move far enough to be called out, which then draws attention from Voltage for the confirmations, because obviously the C4 is probably only going to down them. August has the long line.
Yeah, August can do the confirms.
But if he's distracted with the basement exit, then the stairs coming to him are a danger, and he can't go anywhere if they start lobbing grenades down there.
C4 gets blown. I think that was a miscue with the audio, and Marksman is, I think they're opting to go upstairs now that there's no more tunnel aggression. You might see a full upstairs push.
Distorted and Rypick are on the north basement stairs.
No one's going to come out from south basement, right?
Yeah, the thing is that Raptors are being forced to clear everything.
Right.
So, a lot of time being milked down.
August pre-firing basement exit, gonna put him in a dangerous spot as Distorted's getting ready to come around the corner. Distorted does get a nade out. Flash might have caught. Definitely did catch him. August is shooting the ceiling. Aqua goes down to Rypick, but the nade missing the corner. August actually getting naded as well. Objective crash happened. Matt gets the res. Distorted comes around the corner and gets 2.
Gets a double. Wow.
They've got 4 on objective, basically.
Wow. Rapid entry in that north there. I mean, Distorted and I lost track who that was, but the 2
Right pick.
fantastic grenades, a double right after the res. I mean, they just pushed their way through that.
I think that it all happened based on Aqua pulling a pin, I think was what the catalyst was there, and they decided to charge it because she was shot while throwing. They backed off. The res happened. They swung because they heard her say, "Thank you," I believe, and knew that there was a res and just came in guns blazing.
Oh. Unfortunate. But I mean, they that was really well timed by Raptors. I mean, they had both entries being pushed at the same time. A lot of distraction in the south, and you were right about what the prediction earlier. August was distracted by the south and got taken out from the north, because the north was a little weak because August was looking south. So it played out kind of how you predicted, and good push from Raptors, very well coordinated.
Distorted leading the way, 5 and 2. Rypick bringing up the rear with -1 and 1. It's got to make up for that team kill at some point during this match. It happens. Team kills happen, they're not the worst thing. if you win the round, it doesn't matter, right? It's just a wash.
Yeah, yeah. You just, wanted to make it harder for your team. That's it. Just, a little bit of extra difficulty.
Where I could hear it, but as I switched out, I heard somebody else behind me, so I'm like, oh,
Round number 4.
I know, I got unlucky. But
What do you think? The Raptors going to do a more aggressive defense, push out towards the center platform, or are they all going to hold downstairs? It looks like they're running.
I think they are going to push. Let's see. Right pick pushing upstairs. Where's he going to go? I think he's going to go to that north. Yep, that north tunnel track.
North track west?
Yeah.
North track west, yeah.
Yep. There you go.
I don't have callouts for Subway. I just made that up on the fly.
Sounds pretty good. And otherwise, it's pretty, 4 downstairs, pretty static and similar. FG probably first defender of the tunnel exit, listening for cues. No one's really going to push it, though, yet.
That's horseshoe. Fuck, I'm stuck.
Rypick takes the shots, forces a rotation, but doesn't leave, can't really go anywhere. So his position is known, and now they're going to just converge on him. They've got the entire platform to work with and 5 members ready to go. It looks like Voltage wants this kill.
Voltage is coming.
Flash up.
Good flash. He's got to move quick, though.
Yeah, that's a little early. Rypick's back to fighting strength. He's going to peek the corner, but
There you
Voltage
go.
does still get the kill.
Worked out nevertheless. Rypick was probably just coming off that flash, looking to peek the corner, and Voltage is right there waiting. Good first pick. Now they've got to breach the downstairs.
I still think this is the harder approach. I don't like coming down these stairs.
It's I mean, this is a tough objective to attack, however you slice it, but the advantage is that it is you're not gonna, I think you have less resistance from C4 here. You can definitely expect one at the tunnel.
There is a C4 north stairs basement.
Okay. Yeah, I think that the tunnel exit is more of a choke point, at least. You have to go one at a time. You've got to force your way outside. At least here you can have alternate angles and come down and get a refrag.
Yeah, I guess my problem is that you have to look both ways when you come out of the stairs. I mean, I guess technically you have to do that in the tunnel too, but your back, one side is protected, so you can focus on, if you're coming out of the tunnel, you can focus on the right side. And it just feels better. And you can retreat. If you come down here, there's not really a good way to retreat.
There's 1, maybe 2 on objective to the right.
Yeah, that's fair. It's definitely one that you've got to have the utility for. I think you've got to kind of flash or smoke one of the sides to make it more favorable to then push and breach. But
Did Voltage?
They're still staging.
He's rocking it. He picked up the enemy AK.
Tell me before you go, we'll smoke.
maybe he's running AP and needs some extra ammo. Something's gonna get thrown. Yep, that's a flash. A little too short. Maybe it'll trigger the C4 though if they get some more bait.
The smoke's coming out of both stairs, same time.
Yeah, both pushes are happening at the same time. Oh, Aqua makes it out. Will makes it out. August makes it out. He gets one. Matt gets a team kill. And gets picked up. Back to 5.
Aqua's up on objective. She takes down Distorted. She's got Tablet out. She's going for it. Standing up in the open. Shots ringing out from Tiger Strike. He takes down his stairs, but he's not checking objective. Aqua's got Tablet out still. Oh, she's right behind the objective. Tiger can't. Oh, Tiger doesn't see it.
Wow.
Oh, man. Commitment.
That was scary.
Commitment right there.
Yeah. Yep. You know how long that one was? I couldn't tell.
I can tell you in a second. I gotta run that replay again in full screen so I can see it. Let's run it one more time.
That was a great push. I mean, all 5 of them made it on that platform.
It's definitely longer than 5 seconds.
Three great smokes, and Hako got an objective. They didn't even know. That was a long time, but that objective saved her.
Yeah, positioning herself directly behind, with the objective between her and the enemy.
And if Tiger was anywhere else, you'd have seen her, right? Like, that's just millimeters.
But she still had 2 others up, so it's a worthwhile attempt. Even if you die, then your guy. I mean, you were already on the platform. You were pushing. I really feel like it was the smart play. It was worth the risk. Even if you didn't get it, you still would have probably taken that point.
Yes, indeed. And now Dark Matter up 3-2. A great start for them here. Moving on to the Chinatown objective. Can they defend it and take the first map? This is Raptors' pick, of course, so can they take Raptors' pick and go into their choice?
We just watched that on cast, right? Someone aggressed them in that area, and then he died immediately. So.
I'm talking about Dark Matter, talking about their game footage that they were watching pre-game, trying to determine their positioning. Will doing her best cheerleader impression. Aqua going north. Heard the calls. C4 going up and over. A little too early. Now she's going to push the corner.
North.
Marksman calling out. The flash got him in a fake call out, taking down 1. 2 pushing on the north now. Gonna force a rotation from Dark Matter.
1-for-1 trade, and they do know a north push is happening, so they can adjust. August is looking with a tight angle onto that. Doesn't need to extend a whole lot. Meanwhile, in the west, we've got this new position that's starting to become a sort of a season 11 meta here behind this bed here.
Yeah,
that is.
I don't know how I feel about that spot. It feels dirty.
Hey, it's now known. Will Tiger and Rypick be ready for it? If they're not, this is a 2-piece for him, because that's a really tough spot to counter because you just don't expect it. If you expect it, different story.
Let's see, what else do we have? 2 on the north, still pushing up at the dumpster. They're getting there. They're getting closer.
Matt gets 1. Will Rypick now know where he is?
He's got a clacker on him, too. I'm stuck in a wall.
Rypick doesn't know. He says he's by west stairs. That's all he knows at the moment.
Did he get it?
Does he have reinforcement either?
Does he have the C4 on him? Yeah, he does. Okay, he didn't get it out.
That's a good smoke. That denies a good chunk of vision, but Matt he still has a sliver to watch, and I think he's gonna win this engagement here. Meanwhile, we do have a push in the north as well, as Distorted and FG are moving up.
Will and August are watching those angles and have a good cross onto that corner. They're going to be able to hear Will, so I'm assuming they're going to swing for her. August sees Distorted, gets a little aggressive, does get the kill. Rypick picked up high voltage on the backside. August goes down while calling out, and Will goes down as well. This is an easy kill here from Raptors, as the crash has to happen, like you said.
A good final push from Raptors there. It was looking like a dark matter round, but they dealt with August, and then P kind of had to rotate to cover the north a little bit. Dealt with her. Rypick had a crucial pick on the east. He decided not to push the west and said kind of let's just avoid Matt here, which was a smart move. He didn't know where he was, so he said I'm gonna just go the other way. Not sure how he got Volzage, but key pickup there to then get a two-point pinch there, and Matt was kind of in an island.
Yeah, and I think once the call out came in of where his position was, then they know if you've got someone all the way out there, they have to rotate back through that door. So come from the other side, either the north alley or the overpass alley, and force that person to come back to you. Even if you don't push into the objective, if you just start getting kills, as long as you've got someone watching your flank so he can't come around through Sex Shop Alley, then
Yeah.
you know where he's going to be. You can play against other people's reactions. And that's really when you see these top tier matchups. I mean, we're 3-3 on map number 1. This is exciting.
100%. And now Raptors on defense. We'll have to see who's gonna take this one. I mean, it can go either way. Both of these teams have been winning Marsoc and Volk rounds today. There hasn't been a clear advantage either way. You know, 2-3 rounds for Dark Matter where they've lost an early pick without, with only getting one down. So, maybe I like the aggression. I love it. I don't want to say I don't like it, but maybe a little bit less. If Aqua kind of held back by the trash can or the dumpster and got a safe kill and returned back, that could have been a different round. But hey, we're in a 3-3, so.
We are in a
Yeah, that's
3-3.
right.
FG Soldier actually with 9-3 on the score line. Aqua on Dark Matter with a 1-6-4. So how many kills does an objective count for is the real question.
It's 10 in my book.
It's 10?
Oh, yeah. The cap is 10 kills. It's 2 rounds right there. You just won for your team.
That's fair. That's how math works. Marksman's going to be that northern aggressor. Or not. Going to just plant a C4 and pull back. The smarter play, in my opinion. Because meeting people on this corner is really... It's kind of a crapshoot,
Yep, we've got 3 of Dark Matter that are pushing south, and 2 pushing north. North have made their entry, as well as south now.
This Raptors defense tucked super tight on objective. Know that all they need is the point to win. And they're guarding all the entrances. They've got 2 lines of fire on every approach, which is impressive considering there's 3 approaches and only 5 people. They've got 2 on each.
Yep. This is going to come down to how coordinated can Dark Matter be. Can they get distorted here first? That's going to be the first pick, I imagine. Then right pick. And can they collapse in?
The C4 does go off, doesn't catch anybody. The cross from Will getting called out from Marksman. Ooh, Marksman's trying to counter. Another C4 going off, not catching anybody. Distorted goes down to Volzage. But Rypick picks him up. And August. Aqua, the only one left on the south side. Marksman goes down to Will, pushing. No, she's still back at the dumpster.
Yeah, North is really putting the pressure. Volzage with a nice swing clears up that west alley. And Aqua now has an approach angle here, but with only 3 left. They're now focused on north and east.
We still got 1 near north stairs.
I'm not sure what Marksman's idea was to keep challenging Will's position in the north when they have to come down the alley, and he kept peeking it when she had more than half cover. She might have even been pre-firing over top of it. I don't know. She might have gone full monkey. We've seen it.
She was. For a good amount, she was actually pre-firing over the top without exposing anything.
Side multiple north side.
The callouts from Raptors are accurate, unless I don't know if they use Echo as the callout for the amount down or the amount still alive? Because they said Echo 3. And I've heard some teams use that as three enemies killed, and I've heard some teams use that as 3 enemies still alive. So I'm not sure if their kill count is off by 1 or if they know exactly what's happening. We will see. A rotation from Will now, leaving Matt to guard the north for any aggression. And I think this is a smart play.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this play a lot. Yep. Because now they can push all 3 entrances, which is what they need here. They've got to get the pick onto Rypick and then pinch the last 2 from different approach angles.
I think they can leave Rypick and challenge from overpass.
That could work too.
Because you can get a nade up and over the archway there at overpass. So you could throw it up from a protected position towards where Tiger Strike is. I mean, you see the dead body. You know the angle he's got to be holding. Will pre-firing around the corner. Not gonna get it.
Smoke's overpass, smoke's overpass.
Smoke is not shallow enough. Aqua will be exposed here.
Matt still not pushing up, still holding that northern angle, waiting for someone to cross to go kill Aqua, which is a smart play, but I don't think that Raptors have any incentive to move. Aqua's gonna have to decide where she wants to go. Burning time, she comes around, trying to pre-fire, potentially Tiger with such a great angle and a lot more ammo.
Yeah, but Aqua knows where he is now and opts to rotate. I mean, surviving that exchange was alone worth it, because it's pretty good intel there.
Minute 30.
Time call-outs from Tiger Strike. Minute 30 left on the clock. Matt starting to push from north. Rypick's going to be the danger here now for Aqua. If she's not aware of his position, or if she swings in trying to get Tiger, even if she does, the immediate refrag is going to happen from Rypick. Matt now, danger close, is going to peek the corner. FG with a solid angle here. FG is really banking that Rypick is going to get the kill first because his backside is completely exposed. Matt goes for it, goes for the swing, gets taken down by FG. The crossfire does work. And now Aqua has the move. 40 seconds on the clock. Map point for map number 1. She's got 3 enemies to deal with.
She's done it once today. Can she do it again?
This is really choosing the best worst option at this point, and she's gonna peek the corner again. She has a known position, but Tiger is there. Gets the kill, and Raptors take map number 1, 4-3.
Great defensive setup, great hold. They lost numbers, but they just held it down, hunkered down, and played a great Subway Chinatown defense.
Yeah, and they were making those call-outs. They were making the rotations after losing people and saying, hey, I've got this angle, watch that angle. And that communication was what really gets you, you know, you don't want to be having 2 people watch the same angle, obviously, unless you have more people up. But knowing where your teammates are watching, I think most of the time it happens naturally. You've been playing with people for forever. You know where they're going to watch. But sometimes you just have to make sure. You got to make sure that they know where you're watching. Or you're in a better spot and you want to watch an angle, you call it, you know? How did the previous match between these two go again? Who won?
So Raptors won it pretty decisively. Let's see if I can pull up that score. But I remember it was very it's quite sided towards Raptors.
I have it. It is 4-13 Raptors. So definitely a big win for Raptors. But the maps played were Bazaar, Quarantine, and Snow Peak Night. So bigger maps, longer range maps, more technical maps in my opinion. We saw Subway, which is relatively close range, and now we're moving to Cargo. also pretty close range.
This is a dark matter strong pick. I mean, they're very good at this map. They're scary on this map. With aggression, with the grenades. I'm sure we'll see Fino come in if he's around today. But this is gonna be exciting.
Yeah, I agree. I played with Dark Matter, I think it was Wednesday, and this map was definitely a learning experience. Teams have definitely made some new strategies up for it, even though the map hasn't changed a whole lot. There are a couple of new objectives, and people are just playing it differently. You know, it's not the same.
Yeah. New game, new day, new objectives. I mean, everything's been changed up. We're gonna start off with that South propane tank objective. So Raptors will be in defense, Dark Matter on offense. This is one that is very, very good for grenades, in my opinion. You can put some nice grenades to that alley by objective and air out all of that. So, something to look out for. Does look like we're rolling with the same 10 in the lobby right now.
It does indeed. We've got Dr. Aquafighter, Mad Outdoors, High Voltage, Will Sell My P, August for Dark Matter, and Distorted, Tiger Striker, FG Soldier, Rypick, and VR Marksman for Raptors. And I mean, it worked before. Why change it up? I mean, the previous map was Nailbiter, so I don't know if I would, even if you lost, even if you're on the Dark Matter side and you lost, that was still a super effective round, and I would keep my roster.
Good points. Yep.
I wonder what they're waiting on, though, because there's only so much strategy you can make for cargo. I mean, it all falls apart at the first gunshot, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what?
Yeah. There's only one spawn. There's.
I'd like to see a team that actually like makes a plan and just goes with it, even if they start dropping people. You're like, I'm running this route, and like football, I'm just running my route, and that's all that matters.
Oh, smoke's not landing for Raptors. They're not going to be able to cross. Maybe they will. Maybe delayed. Nope. 3 of them make it across with no contention.
Tiger gets
Tiger
one
finds one middle.
through the door frame.
Building 2.
Oh. Smoke's on the Dark Matter side, also not landing where they want them to be. But there's smoke all across the map.
Lash is coming out. Tiger Striker still trying to kill through those cracks. He's staying in that container. Voltage pushing up. He misses that one. Voltage is going to come around, clear him out, but not before he gets a kill on August. Now a 3-on-3 as Voltage picks up Distorted on objective as well. FG Soldier in a good position here on north of objective. Marksman, on the other hand, is danger close to Will.
P hears him and signals to Aqua that he's there. I don't know if Aqua saw it.
I'm just outside tunnel. Right.
Aqua did see him, and that the thing's coming out from
they
Will.
knew it.
Rypick is now in the dark corner watching. They do have good coverage on objective still. Gonna force the Dark Matter team to push right into it on the middle of the south.
Yeah, if they can pick Rypick, which is what P is trying to do, FG is in trouble, and FG gets one. Now they know where he is. Maybe.
Some nice teamwork there while they were shooting at Rypick. FG pushing out, looking for Aqua. Gets her as well. The confirmation does come out, and now Will's looking for the pick onto FG. If he stays in that spot, he's danger of dying as he does. He goes down. It's like I can see the future, Etch. I'm in the Matrix.
1v1. P and And Rypik lining up the angle. They're both very close to spotting each other. Oh, Rypik just spotted her. Doesn't take the shots. Smart move. Rotates off.
He's gonna go scavenge. No, she's just gonna rotate north.
I mean, now that intel that he got, that she was in the middle is useless, right? Because she could go anywhere. So he's gonna reposition. Take a different defensive spot.
I do like his reposition, though. It's a smart play.
Yep. But he is moving. Makes another one, slight one this time.
Oh, did she see him? No. Riding along on Will. She's checking all her corners. Does see the bodies. Oh, in the tightest angle. She did see him, but couldn't get the shots off fast enough.
Well done by Rypik. That could have gone either way. He was looking all over the place. The timing just worked out for him to spot her as she crossed that container. Got the pick.
I liked Rypik's rotation, though. So, like you said, his intel that she is in the center of the south is no longer valid. But he used that intel to push up into her position, assuming she's either going to come at me and I'm going to hear footsteps, or she's going to make a rotation, because if I saw her, she probably saw me. And so, I mean, I think it's a smart play there. And there's only so many ways you can get to the objective. I mean, it's pretty exposed to cap, so as long as you can cover that, you've got a good chance of taking the round.
Yeah, precisely. And I don't think there was any utility left. And the one thing that he did know was that she was on the north half of the map. Now, I mean, she could have rotated back south. That is possible, but he kind of felt that his back was safe where he was. So it did take away, 10, 15% of the map that he didn't have to worry about.
Yeah, she could have gone through tunnel. She could have rotated north and swung back around. But I don't know. That's, you talk about attacking the same, objective from the same angle. Is it technically a repeak if you put a lot of time in between the actual peak?
Yeah, it's just a reverse of a reverse psychology there. These teams are definitely opting to take their time in tent, probably shaking off some rust of cargo. It hasn't been in the pool, just got reintroduced last week, so definitely a little bit of a less familiarity with it.
I assume they're just intent yelling at each other. That's all I assume.
It's also possible.
These two teams are great to play with. I mean, they're fun teams.
Yeah, that's super healthy too. Hey, we don't know that.
Lots of free fire coming out and good smokes, but Voltage does get one. Not sure if it was a blind fire through the smoke. No, he definitely had a slim line there on the barrels. The check nade from Matt there, a smart play because of the pre-fire. They can't get to the objective, so they're assuming that they're making a push while pre-firing.
Yeah, really good utility usage there, and now they do get onto objective and get into their defense. So the pre-fire did its job, but ultimately defense doesn't sacrifice anything because of it. Ooh, PC's Tiger takes the shots. Continues pushing. Oh, nope, comes back.
One into the center.
Right off that call out, Voltage gets the kill. Now down to 3 Raptors and 5 of Dark Matter.
It's doable, but it's a tough one on this objective in particular. You have to cap in the open. You're out of utility, so at this point you have to get the kills, and that's an uphill battle. Distorted going down tunnel. Should be clear all the way to the end, which will get him behind the defense, but they're gonna have to coordinate, and if Marksman keeps pushing aggressively, Voltage coming up. Oh, just misses the peak. Still looking. Gets it in a trade.
That's a good trade. I think a 4v2 is better than a 5v3 in my opinion right now.
The defense here.
Will they be
spread-
ready for the tunnel?
I was gonna say they're so spread out. It looks like Will's gonna go check it. Will was just called out,
Oh, she heard it.
and Tunnel
She
was
knows
called out.
Distorted's in there.
It's another fun thing about the small maps is you hear everything.
And Distorted's got to leave. FG and Distorted, two of the long-standing members of Raptors. What are they planning here? They're trying to figure out what they're
Kill
going up
count.
against.
How many did you kill? Just the one?
Distorted, disappointed in FG.
I hit the damn pole again.
Oh man, this is just going downhill fast for Raptors here. Ooh, wild
Ooh.
nades coming out.
Wow.
That's from Aqua all the way at the back of the map.
Under's clear. I have 2 smokes. What do you have?
Smoke that. Smoke that. Smoke the cross.
Okay. Are we taking it or are we
Are
They
they?
still have a smoke left? Wow.
They have 2 smokes. It looks like FG is going to be pushing up. It's going to be hard to deal with Matt because August has that crossfire. I mean, this is a kill box if I ever saw one.
Yep. And they hear FG here, so they're ready. And there's no way Distorted is getting a refrag on this either, so they're fighting their own battles. Matt's just holding this, not making a sound, not making a move.
I think August actually. Oh, August looks away.
Wow.
FG gets 2.
Wow. How?
3.
Gets 3.
4.
4.
Oh my god. All right, let's see if the replay caught all of that action. August looked away at
That
the
was-
wrong time.
Impressive from FG. I mean, Distorted said, hey, why didn't you get more kills? And he said, I'm going to get more kills, and got more kills.
Did he get all of them? I think he got an ace that round. I think he did.
Well, Marksman traded with Volzage the beginning.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
He got 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, before all of that happened, I was gonna say that August, like the smart play over on the August Matt side would be for August to make noise and like
Yeah.
run away or whatever, and that would get the peak to come out, and then Matt could just shoot him in the face. You know, use your team.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, Matt had a strong angle. I don't think FG knew that he was there. It must have just been intuition and pre-fire, but that was a crazy sequence of kills.
The fact that
Hey, that's
he,
Argo.
the fact that he got Matt and then got out of there before August could react was very like that. He's
Yeah.
like, I killed someone. I'm out of here. Like I'm leaving.
Yeah, and once that kill came out, I mean, Will turned to look that way, but FG had the drop. You know, it was a quick rotation, swings, finds Aqua, and then comes back and finds August. So, or other way around. But yeah, great swings from him in and out of those containers there.
Yeah, and after the pick onto Matt, every other kill was in a common defensive
Yeah.
position. So it's kind of like just, you know, you scan your spots and you get them. Obviously, probably someone on objective or between the buildings. So it and just lining up, like you said, Will in that container. That container has no cover from that right side approach. Was that east side? That's the east side. Yeah. We are moving objectives. We're on the new objective now on the north, and lots of smokes. Oh my god, all of the smokes. That flashbang goes right into the door like it should, but Distorted got out. Voltage there. Grenade in hand goes down to Distorted on the backside. Now there's only 2 left. August and Aqua pushing through triangle. Marksman hears him. Distorted shooting at nothing, giving away his position. August does go for that kill. A grenade. Is that a grenade right in front of Aqua? It's not going to go off? Is it a flash? I don't know. I saw a grenade line and then nothing. Raptors walking away with that victory with 4 still standing. I mean, this was a Dark Matter map choice, correct?
Yeah, strong round. Dark Matter map choice indeed, and now they're up 3-0, looking to close this map out. But this cargo can go any way. I mean, we've seen Dark Matter come back in rounds, matches like this on cargo before. They did it against us in the offseason, I remember once.
I mean, anything can happen. Obviously, anything can happen. And it is a new objective, so, you know, maybe there's going to be some crazy Dark Matter, you know, 2 seasons in the making strat going to come out here, and they're just going to say, we're not holding on to this until finals. We're going to pull it out now and just drop it on them and bring the hammer.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're going to see, they just have to, I mean, this is the round, right? This is the round to stay alive in the match. I think they're just going to go put everything on the line here and
full rush.
Push the middle.
Full rush.
Yeah.
Yeah. FG with 8-1. If he goes double digits in 2 maps, that'll be very impressive.
Hearing some talk about flashes and pushes, so hey, let's watch that middle.
Specific flashes over room 1. So someone's throwing the flash and someone else is rushing it. Let's see if they can coordinate this play correctly.
Good luck.
Raptors not taking any of this bait, waiting for the push. FG on the ground, ready for it, but he might be blind. Oh, he's got to reload. He stand up, reload, back prone. There are 3 crammed right in the middle building. This is a crazy strat. I'm surprised they're all still alive this long. As I say that.
1 down, building 2.
Pick up 4.
All right, so Echo 4 means there's 4 enemies alive. So now we know the info.
1 and 3.
And they know they have ID'd Matt, but they've got to clear Matt and August. And if they can pick off some numbers here, that's going to help Dark Matter a lot. Matt repositioning, looking towards Distorted now.
Marksman with a
Marksman finds
long
Aqua.
shot. She was at barrels. North of barrels, actually. Will
He gets Rypick.
not gonna get the confirm. Oh, that nade's so close.
Wow. Soldier's gonna come for this res. P is not gonna be able to challenge it. They're back to 5 up.
Matt might be able to challenge it if he looks if he looks to his right. He's watching for Tiger. He does get Tiger. Now FG is looking for the kill. Comes around firing, gets 1. Isn't going to be ready for August, I don't think, but August not. August
Oh, just misses FG.
gets 1, gets 2.
Oh, what a swing! Wow.
Goes down, but takes down some of the Raptors with him. And now it's all up to Will with smoke on objective. Let's take a look at that swing from August again. Wow.
Oh, Will bringing it back. 1v1, Will versus Marksman.
This is a great defensive position, actually. I've never seen anyone take this spot. But for this objective, it protects your right side, and you only have to scan the exits at pipes.
Yeah, Marksman's gonna come that way. She's gonna hear him now. Where's he gonna go, though?
Oh, but if she gets low,
might-
she sticks through the wall. Her backside's going to be
He's
visible.
behind her.
Marksman sees her.
He's gonna see it. He sees it. Oh.
Unfortunate. But Raptors take the series in the first 2 maps.
And I was rooting for Will there. That was a great spot, like you were saying. Just 2 inches in front. You know, if she was 2 inches forward, would have gone differently.
And you saw map number 3 is going to be Quarantine. We're seeing some of the OG maps. Some good maps. I like all these maps. I would play this lineup.
Yeah, it's a fun lineup. I mean, Quarantine is not being played a lot recently because of the changes, but it's good to see it being played.
I mean, there's 12 objectives? It takes a lot
12,
to have strats for 12 different objectives with at least 2, potentially 3 spawns each.
Probably
I mean,
3,
that's like a lot. I'm not great at math. That's like 36 different plans.
Even the OG objectives have new spawns. So, I mean, it's tough. Like, you have to redesign everything for this map, and a lot of teams just haven't done it. I mean, especially, you have 2, customs coming out every 5 weeks as well that, they're not going to be as complex, so you can prep for it better. It seems like Subway has been the map to take, kind of become the favorite. Snow Peak as well. You have another long-range map in the pool that is not as complex, but has some of similar characteristics.
Yeah, honestly, no customs being even talked about in tonight's matchup. We've got, the bans are OG Bazaar and Downfall. The maps are OG Subway Cargo Quarantine. We're seeing a throwback round, and it looks like Raptors are. I mean, they started last season, right? And they climbed their way to the top.
Right, yep.
So they're proving that they're here to stay. They fought their way through last season, and now they're sitting around at the top fighting all these teams, and they're great to watch. Honestly, this season in general is great to watch. Like, I haven't seen a bad game yet.
Yeah, there's been a lot of shakeup and a lot of, crazy games that, just the list of games is very interesting to see. Who's beating who's beating them. So all sorts of shakeup, but we're gonna jump into a new objective all the way on the West Road. And Raptors are gonna get a north spawn, which I think is gonna be one of the closer ones that they can get.
Another thing we have seen a lot of this season is what I would call like rock paper scissors matchups, right? So and so beats X team, but then X team beats Y team, and then Y team beats X. Like it's weird, and it shows that the play styles are so different. This northern aggression here. Ooh, is Matt gonna get spotted out in center? Rypick looking that way.
Yeah, Dark Matter with a interesting defense here. They've got 2 at the gas station, 1 at center, 1 at impact, and 1 all the way in the west. It's a pretty strong coverage of all the sides. I mean, north, if anything, is the weaker one, but Aqua's talking, and FG is going to hear it. Yep, he calls her out.
One down, trying to get an impact.
Well, Matt gets first blood, gets that pick that you were talking about before onto white car.
FG over here making these calls is
Second floor, but on the left side of the
Is he just gonna wait? Is he gonna just wait for his teammates to take her out? I mean, she's in a pretty heavily defendable spot. There's no angle onto her until you get into the hospital. But she has repositioned and is protected from that even. Will taking shots at FG, moving up from her defensive position, calling him out. Aqua is aware that someone is underneath her. And Marksman is actually on the roof waiting for any kind of rotation to go downstairs or to leave. So Aqua's kind of pinned here. They've got the coverage. They know she's up on the second floor. And FG's just waiting. And if they push into the hospital, they could probably have an angle if they take the roof. But Aqua also doesn't have any reason to leave.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the nade that FG threw, but it was very close to taking out Aqua. And Will did momentarily reposition to cover the floor below Aqua, but chose to return
Coming
back
towards
to her
impact now
spot.
from North Roof.
Because like you're right. I mean, Aqua is in a strong position, doesn't have to move much, and make them lead her out.
Matt taking shots onto the callouts from Voltage does get Marksman going for white car / impact, and they're protecting
Down hospital.
their high ground. Distorted does get one. FG finally gets Aqua, and the res comes out. The south side is now pushing. August takes down Distorted, but they still got one to deal with in the south. Tiger in hospital, knows that August is there as his teammate just went down. FG has the high ground and impact against Will, and Matt has to focus on two directions at once. Tiger confirming that body, giving away his position. Ooh, just barely missing the peak there. August's position in the gas station very strong here as well.
One an impact down.
Matt gets another. Now it's all up to Tiger. I mean, Matt's position. What's that? 3 kills now?
Yeah, which is something I wouldn't expect. The center burning is exposed. You can hit it from any angle.
Can he get the 4th? He now hears Tiger.
I would say yes. He's got a great angle there, looking for those lower windows, which Tiger's not going to take. Tiger's going around the backside, and I think he's going to bypass Matt. Yeah. Tiger not sure what he's going to do. Still thinks he's in the gas station. Minute 15 left on the clock. Tiger's making noise. August swings, misses the peak. Tiger's looking for more kills north of him. Not going to see anybody. If he's just going to bypass August, he's just going to go. Oh, he's coming around the other side of Volk Garage.
August turned around now. Yeah.
Tiger's making way too much noise.
I think August gonna.
Oh, wow.
not.
Tiger gets it.
I did not expect that. Wow.
45 seconds left. He's got very little time to work with. He can see the objective. He has eyes on Matt rotating back to Volk Twins. Tigers.
That's a good angle that he's trying to hold now.
Scavenging. And the shots from Matt. Nice headshot.
Matt with a 4-piece that round, I think.
I think
Doing
you
work.
are right.
Great defensive setup. I mean, Aqua's position attracted a lot of attention. Matt picked him off, kind of flexing on different sides, and just brought the numbers down.
And I want to say this objective is defensible, like easily defensible, because they have to move all the way across the map. You could literally choose anywhere to defend from, and they have to come to you from the north, right through center, or from the south. They can't sneak around behind you. None of that. So, you know, you have to focus your shield in one direction, get some long angles. but the spots that they took were you don't even have to get the kills. You just have to burn the time. It's a large map.
Yeah.
If you once you stop them, you burn it down enough that they can't make a rotation, then it's very heavily in your favor.
Yeah, not to mention there are some long crosses, right? Like the streets and so forth are pretty long crosses. But I mean, the danger is giving up impact building to the offense and they get that high ground. That is potentially dangerous. But if you bring their numbers down, I mean, we have seen caps on this objective, right? Even recently, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, we saw a cap on this objective. So it is possible, but you're right. I think it is more bulk favored in terms of setup.
And we're moving on to round number 2, map number 3. Def making fun of how I say his name because I was arguing with him today in Discord. The far spawn from Dark Matter, which, I mean, it potentially gives the Raptors a lot more map coverage than Dark Matter was afforded, but they're not going to take it. They're taking the same spot. Def is going to that exact same spot that Aqua was at. The rest of the defense, a lot different, actually. We've got Marksman on the backside, FG on that. I don't even know what you call that. The stair? They're not stairs. The ramp. I don't have
red
it.
Ramp.
Red ramp?
I call it red ramp.
What do you call that building now, though? Because it used to be Volk Twins.
Right. I just say red ramp building.
Okay. We have
I
dumbed
wish
down.
the whole thing was red.
We have dumbed down the call-outs.
I mean, different spawn, but 4 of Dark Matter up in the center, and thinking about how long it took Raptors to get to that line, this is going to be interesting. They can push that middle and not really be contested. They'll have to deal with distorted, but otherwise they could get pretty close.
Tiger shoots and calls out Will. Doesn't make any contact with the bullets. Now shots ringing in on him from center. Gonna know, is he gonna call that one out too? Did not call out that one.
And maybe he doesn't know where that came from.
That's true. Voltage is rocking that suppressor.
I think Tiger actually called it as a front side of hospital because he couldn't tell where that came from.
If there's anybody in North Roof.
I don't know. I don't know what the Dark Matter approach plan is here, because if they're gonna push right through the middle, they're gonna have a very hard approach. I don't.
Well, if they can deal with distorted, right? They can start smoking. They can smoke a lot of these cross lines onto objective. They'll be a building away from objective. And I think distorted and Tiger are the picks they need to put pressure.
How much of objective? So Def can see all of objective. Distorted. Oh wow! Takes down Will in the
There's one
top
on top of
floor.
hospital.
Doesn't even know he got the kill. Called it out and is still alive. Five on 4. 3 minutes left. All of the Dark Matter team crunched up into the center burning and courtyard. They're watching different angles, but they haven't moved this whole time.
We lost P, I guess.
Yeah, they've got to deal with distorted. They're looking. They know where he is. That's the first pick they need here.
Iger is still in that south corner, southwest corner, dark spot. If Voltage, like if they're trying to get angles on distorted, they're exposing themselves to others. And I think that's, I mean, that's what's going to win it for Raptors here. they're not peeking. They're not moving. They've got a solid defense. Even if they do get distorted, they've still got to deal with 4 people that can see objective. I mean, smokes are one thing, but you know, you're gonna have to fight your way through it.
August and Distorted might line up soon. Well, if August stands up, he would. Just moving out of center now. They've staged here for 2-3 minutes now.
Time call out from Distorted. Matt slowly creeping up on Impact, as well as, who's this laser? Aqua. But are they gonna?
We're at a minute, guys.
60 seconds left. They can't push up into Aqua or into Impact and still get to the objective. I mean, that they're gonna have to bypass everything at this point. They're going to, I mean, I'm assuming that I'm gonna see smokes start flying any second now because they're gonna have to. August does get Tiger in the dark corner. High voltage, and August now pushing up the south side clear. FG on the ramp gets voltage. He goes for objective. Distorted is right here next to Matt.
Oh, Matt and Distorted.
Matt gets 2.
2.
And now he's looking for marksman. The objective is compromised. You are correct. They cleaned up that south side pretty good. Aqua takes down marksman as he was pre-firing the smoke. Def now.
Oh, Matt's an objective.
Missing the cross. Flashbang comes out, but
And
it's
Matt
too
gets it.
late.
Wow.
I take it back. I take it
They're
all.
happy.
Take it all back.
Hey, we make opposite predictions. One of us has to be right, right?
You mean we can bet for and against the team? Oh man, this changes everything. One objective.
Wow, that was great. They got Tiger, right, which opened up the south. And Matt doing work. I mean, Distorted, FG, everybody was looking south. Matt comes up, swings, gets FG, swings, gets Distorted, crosses. Now it's Marksman and Def in the north. What do? Smokes come out. It was compromised. I mean, the round was lost well before that point because they didn't have coverage.
Yeah, the crash happened a little too late. He was preoccupied. Marksman in the far west was preoccupied with the smoke, assuming someone was going to come through it, and got picked up from the opposite side, the south side of Red Ramp Building, whatever you call it, because there's just so much ground to cover from that back spot, especially when your defender, you know, your forward defender goes down, the one right next to objective. You have to then scan everything from tail of plane all the way down to gas station. And that's just too much to focus on for one guy with multiple people coming at him.
Yep. And that's 2 caps from Dark Matter against very, very good Raptors defenses. I mean, they had a really good setup, but Dark Matter really well coordinated, making that push there.
And that's 3 points on one objective. Are we gonna see Dark Matter defend this northern objective and finish it off real quick, or are we gonna see Raptors come back and maybe fight it out in a 7-round, you know, map 3 decider?
Well, Raptors do get the east spawn, so not a quick one here. Allowing Dark Matter to set up a strong defense, hopefully.
Wait, you don't call that the quick spawn?
For this objective, I mean, you can get the south spawn now.
Marksman
Really
with the
quick
sniper
south spawn.
rifle. There it is. Was that the first snipe I've seen all night? Marksman
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
really happy that they got that long spawn, so he actually gets to use his favorite weapon. And that clears that northern approach, which means that someone has to rotate to watch that northern wall / corner of, I don't actually have a call out for this building, next to where Matt died. Northmost building?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't either.
If they get that close, then you just start shooting
I mean,
at it.
Aqua is watching, sort of, right? She's watching that long cross, and then Voltage also can swing to watch north wall.
North. North.
But yeah, Volz just calls out that they're weak from that building that you're talking about.
I think they just figured out that the spawn or the approach is coming from the north. I just heard Aqua call north. So maybe they didn't even hear those sniper rounds? Def gets Will in impact, clearing up some more of the map. I mean, the Raptors are just coming in here. August is super exposed. Aqua's watching north. Who is... Voltage is in the far west looking for the flank from Tiger Shark. Oh, wow, that nade over the roof. Almost catching August. And now the sniper in the dunes, or in the crater. It's no longer a crater, but I'm still calling it that. Is scanning. And had Aqua stayed where she was, would have been super exposed. Shots on a Voltage across the backside. Draw the attention of August. Nade's coming out as well. Smokes on objective. The cross happens. August misses the cross on Distorted, but he's waiting for the second peek. Does see him. Finishes him off. Aqua gets one as well. Tiger takes down Aqua from the roof of Impact.
Def is getting behind high voltage. He's not going to hear it.
Voltage knows he
Def
can't
isn't looking.
move
Oh, he does
because he can't leave because Tiger's on the roof there. And now it's all up to August. He's got 3 Raptors, and they've got the high ground. I mean, Tiger can just stay here and wait for these rotations, and he does. And there's the first point for Raptors on map number 3.
Yeah, tough one for Dark Matter there, but still 3-1. I mean, they just need one more round. One more round to close it here and take one of these maps tonight.
I gotta say, I don't think I've seen anyone actually take that roof. I know I took it the other night, and it's awful. Absolutely awful. I hate being up there. So I don't think I've actually seen anyone take it in a match.
On offense?
On either?
It depends.
Have you seen a defender go up there?
Yeah, I've seen it for some of the objectives. There are folks who like to take it. You've got to play it. You've got to know the angles, because the deeper you are on that rooftop, the less exposed you are. So you have to you don't have cover, right? The cover you have is a distance you are from the edge. So you have to use that to make plays and make the right peaks. And it's not easy to play it, but on offense, it's really powerful to get up there. If you have the numbers to send a guy up there, it's well worth it. And that's why you see a lot of teams now defend impact buildings so religiously for this objective. They will send 2-3 guys just to defend that building.
Yeah, so I played it the other night, and I thought I was good, and I got surprised. I didn't realize you can actually see it from South Hospital roof. Has basically a clean line, unless you're prone and all the way in the back. And man, my leg is still hurting from all the crouching I was doing. I'm pretty sure that's what this muscle pain is from. Is me sitting up there going, "This is awful. I don't like this." Shooting a couple rounds. This is awful. Why am I up here? Especially if you're last man standing, right? Because that's normally the guy that's going to be last alive. And then you're just screwed. You're up on the roof. You can't get down.
Right. Yeah, you can see, I don't know, maybe like 90% of the map, I want to say. There's like the southeast corner that you can't see, and the east, far northeast, but like everything else, you can see.
Spawn for this one. Dark Matter are going to get the southwest corner. And are they going to push it aggressively? Because that's what I would do. Soldiers are going to be pushing towards Impact. Going to go up on the scaffolding or jump down into Impact. Making that little cheeky window. Aqua knows he's there.
Steps right near me.
Best callouts right near me. That's how all the teams make their callouts now. What is happening? What am I seeing right now? Is that her smoke? Did she just?
I think it's a 203 maybe. I don't know. I'm confused too.
I don't know what's happening. Aqua.
It's got to be a 203. I mean, that's a big smoke.
Aqua's gonna peek the... Oh, is she gonna think he's in this corner? He's gonna see the gun barrel. She's gonna flag the corner. She flagged the corner. She goes down. FG now has impact building under control.
Yeah,
August.
that's pretty pivotal. FG can get another one if he, gets August here. Because I don't think August knows. He doesn't have any intel from that kill. They need this pick. That's why the pre-fire is happening. They know they need to control this building here. That's step one for them. August slowly crawling up here. He's scanning. Good approach. He's got to know. Is he going to check? Oh, he's not going to check.
Echo 3.
Now Voltage in danger because they've pushed up without finding this kill.
Echo 3.
But Voltage just looking. The angle isn't quite there yet.
FG still holding his tight angle on the stairs. I don't think he's aware that he's being flanked. And Voltage should see it.
Oh, he doesn't know either. Still don't know where FG is.
You know what? I bet his gun. I'm on FG's point of view, but I bet Voltage had gun up and his optic blocked that little tiny angle. If you hold the gun too close to your face, you can't see things, guys. Will just missing a headshot. Ducks, starts pre-firing. FG's with the flash. Oh, 2 flashes out. First one definitely got Will. FG's gonna push out.
Oh, Voltage drops it at the right second. Ah, he could have saved Will there.
Matt did clear out 1 on objective. There's still 3 Raptors alive. Dark Matter has 2. And Marksman is waiting. What did he shoot? Why did he shoot? He definitely couldn't have seen the guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Maybe those are just warning shots.
I mean, he could have seen the shadow. Maybe he thought the shadow was a person. I don't know. Voltage does take him down, though. Clears out that sniper nest.
Matt with the great rotation might find Distorted's back here, potentially. If he stays quiet enough, he's not. He's rushing it.
And Matt not ready for someone that far off of objective on defense.
Bowles is missing Tiger. I don't know where he is. He's gonna rotate.
My objective behind the wall.
He doesn't know he's last alive. Makes the call-outs. See, this is the problem. If you don't know you're last alive, your thinking changes, and you're going to go for it, assuming someone else can get the kill. Distorted can get the kill. Long-range shots. Good flash, though. Like you said, he got that objective guy.
Yeah, if he had a smoke, he could have blocked Distorted there and then killed Tiger. 1 pick away. I mean, that was 1 pick away from Dark Matter sealing it. Now Raptors up. 3-2. Dark Matter up. They just need 1 more point. They've got to win this defense here. If Dark Matter don't win this defense here, then they're really on the back foot.
Yeah, that would be a 7th round decider for map 3, and they've already lost it. That'd be a tough one. Coming back from 3 in a row would be difficult in and of itself. We are going to... Is this the new objective? Yes. This is the one... What do you call this one? Because... Glass Courtyard... Tank Courtyard is the other side. So I guess this could be Glass Courtyard? I don't know. I don't have a call-out for this one.
Yeah, I think I say it like... I think I call it East of Glass Building, or...
That is way too long.
Above the ramp.
Way too long. Ramp objective,
well,
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, well, how often do you call out the objective name, right?
You would be surprised. It's usually about 3 minutes into the round and someone goes, "What are we going for?" And you gotta know how to explain it, man. You gotta know.
That's fair. I think ramp objective is a good one, because
Ramp,
it's right above the ramp.
yeah, I like that.
There's only one. Yeah, there's only 1 ramp on here, too, so.
That's true.
From today, that shall be the name. The objective. This one does have a quick spawn. Marsoc can spawn in the north, and it is brutal. But I'm sure both teams are going to be ready for it if it happens, but it's a pretty... that spawn just changes the way the round will go if you get it.
All right, we're hopping into round number something. Math.
There, right?
5. Round 5. There was a cap.
I can see the stairs.
And not going to be quick spawn.
Yeah, I don't see anybody north.
And here
They
we
do
go.
get the far spawn.
Missed him.
Does get the callouts from Matt. Their Raptors are in center. He is going to keep watching his north because he doesn't know a count. He has no idea how many are there. Distorted, still trying to get those shots.
One of those water barrels things with the yellow structure around them.
Yeah, 3 of Raptors staging in the center building and 2 in hospital. They know at least, 2 of the positions, and Dark Matter should know at least 2.
FG's pushing up into the tank courtyard. With Distorted, August downstairs watching the ramp will definitely have the advantage. He'll see feet before they can even shoot him. But honestly, going down there is kind of suicide, but Def does it anyways. Matt making a rotation to the roof.
I think there's one in motel. One down.
Oh, what an angle.
Yeah, FG getting the refrag, but he's going to line up 2 from the roof. Matt gets them both.
No. I'm down. He's on north roof.
He's got to finish FG. But he's got 2 lasers training in on him.
He got called out. He rotated. Now he's just going to put pressure on them. I mean, he can cover every cross that they still have to make.
Yeah, they've got to kill him.
And they do.
There's the kill. And they can get a safe res now. Bring it back to a 3v3.
Would have to be... Yeah, Tiger has to go for it because Marksman can't come up from the south. He needs to stay there and make his cross into the dunes while FG and Tiger push. Honestly, I would go north. I don't think going through the building is the smart play here.
Well, the problem is that you can cap inside. So if they take out Aqua,
Wait,
they can cap.
what? Inside?
Mm-hmm.
What? That does not seem accurate. You sure they can't cap? They have to be outside on the corner there? They could be inside those windows capping. Well, that's good to know. I'll write that in my little book. FG comes around the corner. Oh, with a smoke in hand. Aqua pushing up. And blind on objective. Can't stay there.
One on me.
In the smoke. Can't see anything. Gonna push through. A nice rotation there. Might have a slight angle, but FG takes her down. And he's up in it. He's in the smoke. He's got tablet out. Like you said,
doing it.
The rotation from Will too slow. She's last standing. And Raptors come back and take map number 3. A series sweep.
Tiger with exclamations of joy. Yeah, that insight. You got to defend that building. If you lose the building, you can't get fast enough rotations to prevent that cap.
Yeah, that's a good spot to know. I was not aware. I thought you had to at least be outside.
Yeah, if you go right, kind of almost to the ground, you can get it. You can also cap from the north stairs of that courtyard.
Yep. Playing prone on the stairs there.
So
yeah. Or if you know they're in the
last man
south.
defender is hard.
Yeah, I mean, really, you have to be on top of it because if you're in the south, they push up and they cap from. They go prone behind the wall on the ramp, You can't see them. There's lots of spots, which is weird because it looks like it's an open objective, right? It looks like you can cover everything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get capped on and you're like, wait, how? The worst part of Onward is seeing that screen flash and you're just like, wait, what?
Yeah, smart plays from FG. I mean, he knew that, right? They had that intel. They killed Aqua and said, all right, we're going for it. Good plays. I mean, Matt with that double. Man, if he had just finished FG, right? If he had gotten one more bullet in him and finished him, who knows how that round would have gone.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He was down and just laying in the middle of the map. But I think that's it from us. Congrats to Raptors. A 12-6 victory. Dark Matter trying their best. I mean, excellent rounds all the way through. It was a great game. Glad we picked it up. And hopefully we will see you all tomorrow for some more Onward matches. But I think for tonight, that's it. I'm your host, Trip. I'm joined by my co-caster, Etch. We're going to run some highlights because there were a ton of them, and we will see you guys next time. Oh, there's 4 or 3 alphas, or all
Will
equally
on a
as dangerous.
flank coming up around
no.
them. Oh my god.
1, 2. Oh wow, she only got one and then got destroyed.
FG in a tight spot. They couldn't ID it, but High Voltage gets one, but FG gets a. You just don't look down there. You don't expect the guy behind the planter.
Marksman's got Clacker in hand. He saw that nade get redirected. That one as well, and he gets Matt with the second one.
He's gonna push it now. Will is waiting.
Oh no!
Right pick with the team kill.
Lots of gunfire. Tiger finally getting Matt on the corner.
And Will opting for another one. This is probably.
Aqua goes down to right pick with the nade, missing the corner. August actually getting naded as well. Objective crash happened. Matt gets the res. Distorted comes around the corner and gets 2. Gets the thing out from Tiger Strike. He takes down his stairs, but he's not checking objective. Aqua's got tablet out still. Oh, she's right behind the objective. Tiger can't. Oh, Tiger doesn't see it. So you could throw it up from a protected position towards where Tiger Strike is. I mean, you see the dead body. You know the angle he's got to be holding. Will pre-firing around the corner. Not gonna get it.
He's there. I don't know if Aqua saw it.
Aqua did see him. And that, the thing's coming out
Yep,
from
they knew
Will
it.
to push right into it on the middle of the south.
Yeah, if they can pick right pick, which is what P is trying to do, FG is in trouble, and FG gets one. Now
Did she see him? No. Riding along on Will. She's checking all her corners. Does see the bodies. Oh, in the tightest angle. She did see him, but couldn't get the shots off fast enough. Coordinate, and if Marksman keeps pushing aggressively, Voltage coming up. Oh, just misses the peak. Still looking. Gets it in a trade. Actually, oh. August looks away.
Wow.
FG gets 2.
Wow. How?
3. Gets 3. 4. Gonna be ready for August, I don't think, but August not. August
Oh, just misses FG.
gets 1, gets 2.
Oh, what a...
He's coming around the other side of Volk Garage.
August turned around now, yeah.
Tiger's making way too much noise.
I think August can...
Oh, wow, Tiger gets it. August now pushing up, the south side clear. FG on the ramp. Gets Voltage, he goes for objective. Distorted is right here next to Matt.
Matt and Distorted.
Matt gets 2.
2.
The roof.
I think there's one in motel. One down.
Oh, what an angle.
Yeah, FG getting the refract, but he's gonna line up 2 from the roof. Matt gets them both.
No.
There's 4 or 3 alphas or